What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? K-Lump coming at you live from the house. We not at the virtual escape room tonight. Day off. It's always good to take a day off, right? But I'm not taking a day off from YouTube because I'm here to provide you some crazy. This one is going to top the cake. I don't know. I got a lot of videos that I can do commentation on, reactions to, but this one right here. So, what we got? Now, I might butcher her name. I might. Okay, so QaShontae Hosomla short boom. Okay, whatever. Richard Jordan. Okay, it's easy to pronounce his name. All right. So, from what I gathered, they tried to go on a date with each other. Didn't work out. Happens every day. But she's suing the man. What we gonna do? We gonna break down what the judge is saying. We gonna break down what she's saying, and we gonna have a conversation with Mr. Jordan over here. Before we do that, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And please share my content. I appreciate it. Guess what? All of that is free. Didn't cost you anything. But 2 seconds. Here. Boom, boom, bam. See? This guy, let's see what the judge's name is. Herman Marble. Okay, he is a Flint, Michigan judge. It says Judge Herman Marble Jr., courtroom number 1. This is a Zoom. So understand that she is the plaintiff. She has brought this complaint to this man's court. Let's keep going. Lumpkin Electronics VR Escape Room. Come check us out.
Yes.
Is that the claim?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
That's not something that's really justiciable in district court.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
I said that's not something that's just.
Hey, you see the guy say yes. Hey, first of all, let's have a serious conversation about this. Who y'all know go to court and just got the phone just flapping around all willy-nilly? I can't hear you. Well, maybe if you sit down, you could. You in court, lady. You brought this motion. These 2 black dudes is here because you put them together.
Justiciable in district court. That has to be brought in circuit court.
Okay. So the judge made a clear statement. Sir, ma'am, it's not here in district court. It has to go down to the circuit court. And if things go wrong in the circuit court, then it'll transfer over to me. Okay? He's just going to give you a little knowledge on that. Let's keep going.
So you said it's not permissible in district court. It has to be taken to circuit court.
That's an equitable action, yes. Mr. Jordan, let me just ask you this. Are you planning?
See how he said it's an equitable action? Basically, what he's saying is you're suing for money. Yet you brought this claim into a criminal court. It's not, I'm a criminal court here. You need to go to the circuit court where they hear civil matters. And as you see, the person who uploaded this, which I will give a shout out to later because it was like A, B, and some numbers, is trying to run it down right there for you.
To represent.
And I guess this is due to infliction of emotional pain. Infliction of emotional pain. Okay. Emotional pain. Okay. Why are we looking at the ceiling?
To be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out. We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000. I don't see how this is going to go any further. I think it's a waste of your time.
The problem.
Mr. Jordan, you telling me you went on this date? You went on a date with this young lady? One time? You met this lady one time? The date must have went that bad for her to sue you in court for 10 G's? Huh. $10,000. $10,000 lawsuit for a bad date. Well, he must have beat your mama on that date or something. Let's keep
The
going.
problem is this. If you think it should be dismissed, you need to file the appropriate motion. You need to file a motion to ask for that.
Okay, this is what I mean about education. It's education time right here. K-Lump is talking to y'all. Make sure y'all mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share my content. Let me teach you something. Right now, both parties are what you call pro se litigants. Both individuals are representing themselves for their court case, pro se. According to the courts, when a pro se litigant is fighting a case, that litigant needs to be not held to the same standards as a normal lawyer. That person doesn't know normal lawyer stuff. Okay? Just like this man right here, he's just showing up to court thinking that you're going to throw it out because you want to throw it out. And what the judge is really running down to him is the fact that, no, sir, you have to file a motion to ask for it to be dismissed. If he would have had the motion there for it to be dismissed, I do believe that the judge would have dismissed the claim. But let's keep going.
In that letter, he lied. And then that's what brought forth the perjury. It was never perjury in the beginning. It was perjury after his response.
Okay, so I guess he must have filed something or said something, and she said that it's perjury. It's perjury. It's perjury. Okay, so let's keep going, and then we gonna look up the definition of perjury. So just in case you don't know what it is, you'll be able to figure out what it is after this video.
Well, you can't say, listen, he has the right to put whatever is in the answer.
I'm not saying he can't, but
count. You can't add another count because you don't like or you disagree with what is in his answer.
Okay, so again, this is a teachable moment, man, because I've done this before. Okay, I've went back and forth with legal scholars and everything. So she put out a complaint to the judge, sent it out, plaintiff. That complaint goes to the defendant, which if they had lawyers, it would be lawyers. That lawyer has a certain amount of time to respond to that complaint. In his response, he can say whatever he wants to respond. After that, usually, if the judge allows, he'll give the plaintiff the opportunity now to respond back to the defendant.
if he responds and his response is a lie, it's perjury, then my documents will prove that he lied in his response.
No.
So clearly right now she's already misunderstood and mistaken. Okay? I don't want to ruin the video by going into what's perjury, because we're going to go into what's perjury. But she's confused of what's perjury. She's looking at it from the perspective of, oh, if I think that he said a lie in his response, I can come back and say, add perjury in. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me carefully. When you submit documentation to the court on a case, whatever you put in there, that's the case. Follow me. You go line by line. Count 1, issue 1, issue 2, issue 3. You go line by line, okay? And as you go line by line, the judge is going to do the same thing. Issue 1, this person did this to me. Or issue 1, if it was federal or state, if it was a criminal act, it would be the defendant did this. The defendant did that. Which y'all know it as count 1, count 2, and count 3, of course, right? So, what she's saying is in his response, he lied. So because he lied in his response, he perjured himself. Let's keep going.
No. It's his version. First of all, do you understand what perjury is?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. See what happened right there? Judge, you cool. But you already knew she didn't know what perjury was. You already knew she didn't know what it was. But I'm telling y'all, because she's pro se, it's the judge's job at that point to step in as like a guide. He understands that he has two pro se. One is a plaintiff, one is a defendant. And it's his job to lead both of them in a direction that would basically land on his desk. I can't tell you what to write. I can't tell you how to write it. I can't tell you what to say. But I can tell you that if you are looking to do this, you need to file this. If you're looking to do this, you need to do this. Give direction. Let's go.
I said perjury is a lie. I know what perjury means.
Perjury is a statement, a false statement made under oath.
Right there. Let's stop. Perjury is a false statement made under oath. That's what he said, right? Let's look at it. Perjury. The offense of willfully telling an untruth in a court after having taken an oath or affirmation. We got the definition. It's right there. We heard what the judge said. That the key word in perjury is that you took an oath. Here's the question. when did Mr. Richard is it Jordan? Johnson? What is his name? Jordan. Richard Jordan, when did he take the oath? He didn't need to take an oath. He's just responding to what most people know as a criminal complaint, but this should be a civil complaint. He's responding to a civil complaint. He can lie his ass off in a civil complaint. He's not under oath in the civil complaint until he actually goes into the courtroom and raises his hand and put his hand. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I'm always slapping the mic. Come on now, get excited doing this. And then anything he said then he'd be lying. Let's keep going.
So
Exactly. And I got documents that prove he was lying.
She's saying, I have a document to prove that he's lying. That's great, ma'am. That's perfect. QaShontae, that's perfect. What you do with your document is you put it in your response to what he said. But then you can't then try to charge him with perjury because you're not a prosecutor or a judge, first of all. You can say, hey, he's lying, but then when you say he's lying, you back up what you say he's lying about with facts about the case in law that backs up your position.
I don't understand. It's a false statement made under oath. Under oath.
That stated a
When did
lie.
he testify to something that he lied about? It's a false statement made under oath.
Bottom line is, you said it's a criminal offense, so I will send it to circuit court.
It's not a criminal offense. You're suing him civilly. Let me explain this to y'all. Let me just run this down. A lot of people don't know this. But when inmates are fighting their case, they're fighting it pro se through a civil system, right? Even though it's a criminal case, the proceedings take place like it's a civil case, even though it's a criminal complaint. So the judge that just sent the man away for murder for 120 years, turn around and in the same courtroom, hear somebody suing for $5,000 or $10,000. Okay? Let's keep going.
Are we done here?
No, you don't understand, ma'am.
Uh-oh. Y'all see that judge take that shield off? You don't understand, ma'am. Let me make a statement. Are we done here? Do you want to win your case? That's what I'm asking. Richard, let me holler at you, Richard. Let me take my glasses off, Richard, because I want you to see my eyes, Richard. Hey, Richard, look at me, bro. We right here, two black men. Listen to me. You dodged a bullet. Not just any bullet. No, brother. No, not just any bullet. Not just a bullet out of a Glock 19 or not just a bullet out of a small handgun, bro. You dodged the 50 caliber, blow your body back 100 yards. It can go through 90 buildings. You dodged the big one, bro. You got to be more careful, Richard. You got to vet these women, man. You better stop picking them off Tinder, man, and just swiping and stuff, bro. Man, imagine if you got married to her and had kids with her. She'd have took you for everything you want. That great polo shirt you wearing and everything. Let's keep going.
You don't understand.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
Perjury
Are we done here?
is...
Are we done here? We're here because you are the plaintiff who brought us here. If I was a judge, I would want to dismiss her case. That's what I did.
Perjury is a false
I know exactly what perjury means. I know what perjury means. Are we?
Look at Mr. Richard. Look at Richard. He's sitting there like, this is exactly how the date went. This is exactly how the date went, y'all. I was on a date eating my crabs. She kept asking me for my crabs. I said, I don't want you to eat my crabs. Eat your steak. Leave my crabs alone. But no, she was upset. You gonna let me eat those crabs, okay? Are we done here? Are we done here? That's what she doing. You can't even see her on the video. This is a courtroom. She filed the case. How you gonna file a case to a court to sue a man for 10 grand? You put it in wrong. You did stuff wrong, and now you yelling at. Look at Richard's face. Richard over there smiling like, see, Judge, look how she treated. That's how she treated me, Judge. I didn't even want to share my lobster with her. That's why.
No, you
Is it a
don't.
criminal offense or not?
What statement? I don't see anything in the complaint that says he made some false statement under oath.
Because you don't know what happened. You're on the outside looking in.
You don't know what happened. Huh? You on the outside looking in. No, sweetheart. You brought this to my courtroom. First of all, let's start there. Second of all, I don't know what happened because in the documents that you provided, it don't say it. You, as the plaintiff, was supposed to tell me exactly what happened and base it in law. This is what happened, and this is the law that says I should get this. You talking about perjury. He perjured himself. Imagine being the plaintiff, coming to the judge, talking about, oh, he perjured himself. He never got to understand. Yeah, I know. He lied when he was outside. Yeah, but he wasn't on the stand. I know he wasn't on the stand, but he lied when he was outside. But he wasn't on the stand. Just goes round and around and around.
And you don't know anything.
But you're the plaintiff.
Put on
You
that
have, wait a
document.
minute. You are the.
You don't know anything that he put this blah, 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 blah. Come on now. You can't make this shit up. This is incredible. The lack of accountability today is incredible. You brought this suit. You did this, man. And now you sitting here arguing, think about this, with a judge about what perjury is and not. That's like me going down to the university hospital and telling the doctor, I know how to do the surgery better than you. Move out of my way. Pick this up and be like, man, sir, that's a pen. No, it's not. It's a scalpel. I know what a scalpel is. Don't you tell me that this is a pen when it's really a scalpel.
Plaintiff.
We done here?
You have to
Are we
lay
done
out
here?
your
Are we done
allegations
here?
properly.
Now he's trying to give her game. He's trying to give her game. He's giving her the game. The game I just gave y'all. If you're going to make a criminal complaint, you're going to do it on your own. If you're going to do it on your own, you have to lay out every claim individually. After you tell them what the claim is, you explain why. What, where, when, why, how. You explain what law backs up your claim.
Are we done here?
No,
I
we're
know
not.
exactly what perjury means.
No, we're
Do
not.
insult my intelligence.
You have to
Do not insult my
You have
intelligence.
to.
She said, don't insult my intelligence. Sheesh. Sheesh. Let's look at this. Give me 1 second. Let's look at this real quick. I didn't want to pull it up on here. I just pulled it up on here, right? The word intelligence. The ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. 2. The collection of information of military or political value. Let's go with 1. The ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. How is he insulting your ability to acquire knowledge and skill? You don't have the knowledge and skill he's talking about. Clearly, you're misunderstood. You don't know. It's cool to say, I don't know what it is. It's cool. But she's so in her feelings. She's so in her bag. She's so in her body about this. We had a bad date. He didn't want to let me eat off his plate. You don't know what he put me through on the date. So don't insult my intelligence like I don't know what perjury is. Let's see what she knows. She might know what perjury is. Huh?
You have to lay your
Please do not insult my intelligence.
complaint out.
You see him rubbing his bald head? No, Richard. No, Richard. No, my brother, don't be rubbing your head now. You wanted that good fine sister with them glasses on and that blonde hair. You wanted that sister. Boy, you went out on that date with her. Now you rubbing your bald head. You would have been rubbing your bank had you to have some kids and got married to this lady. Oh yeah, yes you would have. Oh, you think you rubbing your head now? You'd have been rubbing that wallet while you walk the streets. See? This is crazy. She literally suing this man for 10 grand, y'all, for a bad date. I want y'all just to understand this. Look at him rubbing his head. Look, he got finger. He might grow his hair back after this. Richard, I hope you learned your lesson, bro. You look a little older. You might be around my age, but I hope you learned your lesson. Leave him for the streets, bro. bad attitudes, man. This lady not gonna bring no peace to your house. She wasn't gonna bring no peace to your house. She wasn't.
Yes, you have to allege this in the complaint. You have
Please
not.
do not insult my intelligence.
You don't have any. You don't know what you're doing. This is the reason why the legal system has created a law. It has created a law for people like you. I'm gonna look it up. Give me 1 second. Let's see. It's pro se. P-R-O-S-E is Latin for in one's own behalf, right? The right to appear pro se in a civil case in federal court is defined by Statute 28 of the U.S. Code 1654, and it's 3 pages. Let me see if I can pull it up just to read it a little bit, because again, this is very information. This is feelings removed. I don't know Mr. Richard, or I don't know QaShontae, or I don't know the judge either. So this is not personal for me. I'm just reacting to the information because it's important. It's important to break down what's happening. If you find yourself in a legal situation and you just find yourself wanting to write on a sheet of paper, you better be careful what you write, not because of perjury, but you better be careful what you write, because he could have ended this. Mr. Jordan could have ended this. Mr. Jordan, if this comes across you, I'm going to tag you in this. If this finds you, sir, and this is still going on, July, okay, it was posted yesterday. But if this is still going on, what I would say to you, sir, is file a motion. File your own motion. Motion to dismiss. A motion to dismiss. That's all. That's all you got to do. Title it. Motion to dismiss. Make sure you had a judge's name on it. Make sure you had a case number. Make sure you have your name, her name. Again, I've done this before, okay? Make sure you do it, and you put in why it should be dismissed, okay? Her original claim, not that perjury crap. Her original claim. Perjury is not involved in this, not only because it doesn't fit, but because she can't add claims.
It's not about that. You don't think, I don't think you understand what perjury is. It's a false statement made under oath.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
I
Please
said
do
no.
not insult my intelligence.
I said no.
Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not insult my intelligence as if I do not understand what the word perjury means.
She's upset. She's triggered. Trigger woman alert. Don't rub your head now, Mr. Richard. Nah, brother. Don't be rubbing on that head. Nope. You took her out on a date, bro. She's triggered. This was gonna be your child. You was gonna have children with her, wasn't you? Huh? You was gonna have children with her. And she keeps saying, don't insult my intelligence. Don't insult my intelligence. Are we done here? He keeps saying, no, we're not done here.
Do not. If it's a criminal offense, then it's a criminal offense.
If it's a criminal offense, how could it be a criminal offense? Emotional distress? Criminal defense? If emotional distress, somebody causing you emotional distress was a criminal offense, I'm sorry, y'all. It's 350 million people in America. We all be in prison because we all cause each other mental stress. Imagine driving down the street, okay? Just walking outside the house getting the mail is causing that. Going to the grocery store, the gas station. Right now, I should be able to charge Joe Biden with this because I got to pay so much in gas. Okay, if that's the case. All right, let's keep going. Shout out to World Star.
It should not have been filed in district court if you want intentional infliction of emotional distress.
You see, she's triggered. Shout out to R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Look at the sign language on display. Look at the sign language on display. She don't want to hear nothing. The judge is legally bound to help her. Yes, he could have held her in contempt. He definitely could have. But he was trying to have patience. Because again, she's the one who brought the case.
Okay, so that's a criminal offense.
Are you going to dismiss it and refile it?
No, I'm not. No.
You see, are you going to dismiss it and refile it? No, I'm not. Why not? You brought the charges. I'm telling you that you're in the wrong court. Do you want to dismiss it and refile it? Or he's going to tell her, I can send you to another court. I can send it there. So, again, that does happen. It's called the appellate process. This is when the higher courts review something. Okay, let's send it back for the other court to do it because y'all did wrong. And then they send it out with instructions on what they want to do. Don't be smirking over there, brother. You probably sitting there with your hand on your face, thinking in your head, man, when I was eating them lobster and shrimp and she was eating that steak, man, it's the same thing I was going through. That's why it was only one date.
So I'm not going to dismiss it. I will file another case in circuit. But as far as I'm concerned,
You can't
no, it
have
will
two
not be
cases on the
dismissed.
ma'am, you can't have two cases going on the same issue.
This man, shout out to you, Judge Herman. Shout out to you for you're educating this woman on what she need to do so she can get the desired result she wants. And she just will not hear you. You can't file in the district court a motion and turn around and file that same motion in the appellate court. The appellate don't go say, well, how can we make a decision if the initial court hasn't even made a decision on it?
I'm not dismissing the case. If you want
Well,
to
I tell
dismiss
you
it,
what.
that's up to you. But I, as a plaintiff, am not dismissing the case.
He has to make a proper motion.
Well, that's on him.
When he said he has to make a proper motion, if she was really listening to he has to make, oh, that's on him. No. The reason he told you that is because this man can't prepare a proper motion in the wrong court. The reason this man can't prepare a proper motion is because you're adding things to your claim that was not in the original claim. Okay?
But I can also transfer the venue to circuit.
Yes, that's what I thought, because there were other cases that should have been transferred somewhere else.
So you do this. You're a habitual suer. That's what you do for a living. You go around and you try to find these people on Fling and Fling. What is it? Fling and Ticker or what is it called? Flick. What is it called? Y'all know what the damn dating sites. I'm married for 10 years. I don't know nothing about the dating world nowadays, man. It's whatever. Y'all flicking left and right. Okay. That's what she found the dudes at. And she like, yeah, take me on a date, baby. Ooh, you so fine with your bald head self. Ooh, she was digging him too. And he went there and bought her that steak. Steak was rare. Man, they brought her steak rare, dude. Now you getting sued for it. Man, it sucks, bro. It sucks. It sucks. But hey, Mr. Richard, I hope you learned a lesson here. This is why you stop dating women online. That's why you laughing right now. That's why that smirk is on your face. Because this is what she did to you over them lobster tails and that red steak she got.
So that's okay.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Give me the phone.
Now he mad. Look, he like, come on, man. You see the fuckery going on over here, bro. Why you gonna do a black man like that? Richard, he already gave you the game. File a motion to dismiss. File a motion to dismiss for lack of evidence. File a motion to dismiss for a frivolous claim. File a motion to dismiss. This is Richard. You got to be on law, bro. You got to get the law. What is she suing you for? Take that, put it into the Google, see the code behind it, see what the. How can I say this? Let my brain put it together real fast. Every law has elements behind them. You need to see the elements of the law. In law, we don't argue the person. In law, we argue the elements, okay? So what we're going to do in the law is we're going to look at whatever she's saying you did to her, and we're going to say, for me to have done this, I had to have done ... based on the law. Once you say, I can prove that I didn't do this, her whole case is out the window.
Yep. Get into it.
Y'all see them glasses she got on? The little arrows on the side. She over there fly at the airport.
Ma'am, what about his costs? associated with appearing because you filed it in the wrong court?
I need
Anybody think she cares about
to
that?
see the. I need to see because I was not aware. Since you said perjury was not on there,
Nobody's talking about perjury.
I was not aware that a criminal offense for intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Stop right there. Let's go. She gave it to us, y'all. We got to be like private eye. I used to be a private investigator, yo. What'd she say? And that was a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, she drew up. I think she just put that together. That might be a
Where that a criminal offense for intentional infliction of emotional distress was considered a criminal offense there, that it had to be was considered a criminal. I was not aware that a criminal offense for intentional infliction of
intentional infliction of emotional stress. We looking it up. We gonna get the answers. Who's right? Is he right? Is she right? Who's right? Okay. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Intentional infliction of emotional distress is a common law tort that allows individuals to recover for severe emotional distress caused by another individual who intentionally or recklessly inflicted emotional distress by behaving in an extreme and outrageous way. Okay. Let's break that down. Words mean things. I always say that. Words mean things. In law, especially words mean things. Let me show you the hill she got to climb. And let me show you how he can attack her heel. Okay? This is law. Okay? Intentional infliction. First, she has to prove that what he did, he intended to do it. It was intentional. It was on purpose. That's the first thing. The second thing she has to prove is it was emotional distress. That what caused you emotional distress? Did you go to the doctor? Did you go to a therapist? Did you have the hospital? Did you get higher blood pressure? Okay? Big hurdle, right? It allows him to recover for severe emotional distress. It's got to be severe. It can't just be no, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, or he told me he lied to this and he didn't do that. I'm gonna try to pull this out of that court though, the actual docket on this. Distress caused by another who intentionally or recklessly inflicted emotional distress by behaving in an extreme or outrageous way. So then she's going to have to prove that he behaved in an extreme and outrageous way. One acts abundantly or outrageously with intent to cause another to suffer severe. So then you have to prove intent, that he intended for this. So when he brought you on this one date, this one time, you would have to literally prove that this man intentionally inflicted emotional damage on you or recklessly. Man, you got a high hurdle. You better have he better have slapped you, cussed you out, and dogged you.
Emotional distress was considered a criminal offense there, that it had to be.
I didn't.
Stop right there. TORT. It's the word tort. Let's look what up. Let's look at what it means. Then we education over here, so we're gonna look it up. TORT. TORT. Y'all see it right there? Civil legal liability. I'm gonna highlight this one part. Don't insult her intelligence. Don't insult her intelligence. How did you put the brief together? How did you put the information in the brief if you didn't know that it says before you claimed it on the thing, you had to look up the definition of it, right? The infliction of emotional distress. When you look it up, it says it in the definition as a tort. Tort means civil. Civil legal. But you file in a criminal court. Let's keep going.
Didn't say that. That is not what I said.
Yes,
that is not what I said.
That is what you said.
That. No, I didn't. Yes, said
you did.
That.
You stated
I said that. Circuit.
You stated that the criminal. You stated that emotional infliction of emotional distress is a criminal offense, and you stated that
Hey, whoa, Mr. Richard Jordan, what you drinking? Man, you got that Jack Daniels over there, bro. You didn't even invite me to the party. If we was having a viewing party, man, to see something funny, man, you should have let me know, man. I'd have showed up, man. We'd have popped some popcorn, bro, and we'd have sat back and enjoyed this one.
Perjury is a criminal offense, but you also stated that perjury is not on the document that I placed forth before you. So criminal offense.
Okay, listen, everybody. You can't claim perjury. Okay? Perjury is something that the judge say, you perjured yourself, or the prosecutor. You not trying to say that he perjured himself because he lied under oath in a courtroom. That's a criminal offense that usually people perjure themselves all the time. Nothing happens.
Would not.
It's not in a complaint.
On there.
It's not in a complaint.
I need you to show me. I need you to show me the document which states that intentional infliction of emotional distress is indeed and in fact a criminal offense.
It's not a criminal offense. It's not indeed, in fact, a criminal offense. It's a civil offense. What don't you understand about what the man is saying? Look at the judge. Even the judge is looking at the camera like, woman, we ain't gonna call her nothing else. Woman, show me, did you not file the paperwork to my court, which is the wrong court? So if I start attacking your intelligence, first of all, you filed a civil matter in a criminal court. Second of all, you filed a matter that you don't even know whether it's criminal or if it's civil. Man, Richard, boy, you better get her. Man, if you can't beat this case, Richard, man, it's a problem. Man, you need me to come be your lawyer, bro? I can beat this case, man. Pull the jury out, let's have a case. Man, I tear the shreds. Because she put this video out, oh man, I'll put this in evidence. Man, I will eat her alive on a stand. Put it in the evidence. You know why? I would put this in evidence and I would say, here, she don't even know what it is. She don't even know what it is, but she's filing in this courtroom. So how did he do this to you if you don't even know the definition or the time? You don't even know. You keep repeating it, but you didn't even read the definition. We read the definition.
Because that's the original offense that was placed on there.
I never said that. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. Ma'am.
Yes, you did.
See? Can y'all imagine being on the date? I never said that I was going to buy you the biggest steak. I said I was going to buy you No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. When I was flicking to try to get to you and I said, hey, what's up? You want to go grab something to eat and maybe a beer or something? You know what I'm saying? Then I said I was going to buy you, a nice steak. You want the biggest steak that they got. I don't have money like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to knock your pockets, Richard, man. You probably, you balling, my brother. I'm just talking shit. It's cool. But I'm just saying, Richard, the reason why you got your finger on your forehead is because you know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. This is what she did to you on the date. This is why you ran, Richard. You were trying to run away. She didn't want to let you run away. She wanted to bring you back into the party. It's cool. Let's keep going.
Listen. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. I will repeat to you what I said.
I'm not either.
I said
that's two
that
charges.
intentional. You need to be quiet while I'm talking. You need to be quiet. Can you mute her, please?
Because perjury is a criminal offense. It has to go to circuit court.
That will not make her hear you.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress.
What I said was intentional infliction of emotional distress is something that circuit court has jurisdiction over. I never characterized that as a criminal matter. It is definitely a civil claim, but it is something that can't be done in.
Now I know y'all wondering why he did that, muted her, said his point, and then turned around and she's still talking. And the lady said, well, just because you mute her don't mean she'll be able to hear you. The judge didn't do it for that. The judge did it because he needed his point to get across without her over talking him. See, this is the modern woman coming out right here. The over talking all the time. Instead of listening to understand, you listening because you triggered. You emotionally driven. You triggered up the situation. Clearly, I don't know if you like this guy or something a lot and he just didn't want to be with you or what caused this. But you are clearly delusional in what happens in law. And nobody needs to insult your intelligence because in this matter, you don't have any. You haven't done any research. Just in the matter of this 30-something minute video, we've done enough research to where if Richard, depending on what he did, I could probably win your case. But because you acting like you doing, it's easy to win Richard's case. Both of y'all might have a case. Who knows what the case is? We'd have to read your complaint. The emotional distress complaint, not the perjury. You don't have the opportunity to talk about perjury. Just talk about the criminal complaint. I mean, the civil complaint.
District court. Now, that's what I said to you.
Still talking. Y'all remember this? This was the chicks on the Kevin Samuels videos used to do. Still be talking.
You are of the mistaken belief that circuit court does not hear civil matters because you said, well, I thought circuit court only did criminal. You are the one who are mistaken about.
Again, this is what I talked to y'all about earlier about district court and circuit courts hearing civil and criminal matters.
The jurisdiction of circuit court, because that's what you stated on the record. Unmuted.
She's been talking the entire time.
Well, I said I was muted.
Judge, excuse me, you don't understand how this works. Let me explain something to you about Zoom right quick.
Okay.
When I muted her and now I'm asking her to unmute, if she doesn't do something on her end, she's still muted. So right now she's still muted.
Richard just sitting there. Richard, get out of your nose, man. Don't be picking your nose on a Zoom meeting. This is going to go across to millions of people now, Richard. And now they got you picking your nose on national TV.
I am ordering that this go to Seventh Circuit
she logged
Court. Venue is to be changed.
I wish Richard would have started talking here. Richard, you could have started when she. Hey, Judge, I think you should dismiss. I'm asking right now, and a verbal request for you to dismiss this case right now, without what is it? Without prejudice or with prejudice? I can't remember which one is which. One is saying that she can file it later on. The other one is saying she can't file it at all again.
Because intentional infliction of emotional distress is a circuit court matter outside the jurisdiction of district court. Plaintiff shall pay the filing fees in the receiving court. And I don't know if you asked for a jury trial or not. You did not, it looks like. So there was no.
Richard, I don't know if he was talking to you, Richard, or if he was talking to her about a jury. Have a jury, Richard. Let me come. I got you, bro. Man, I got you, man. I can get up there, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Just like you having fun right here, we have fun in that courtroom.
No jury fee. No further proceedings shall be had after transfer until these costs or expenses are paid. If not paid within 56 days of the date of this order, this case shall be dismissed by the court to which it was transferred.
Oh. Y'all hear that? Y'all ain't peeped that out, did y'all? Y'all didn't peep that out, did y'all? It said that if she don't pay, right, in a certain amount of time, it's the original video, in a certain amount of time, then, pause that right there. Let me go to my cow. Y'all can look at the cow. In a certain amount of time, then it'll be dismissed anyway. Richard, man, stay away from them modern women, bro. Independent, sign language, man. If you trying to take them on a date, man, just ask them a couple questions. And if the sign language get to coming out, man, she shaming you, she shooting out them insults, trying to guilt trip you, or she just gotta be right. Gotta be right. Pew, run, bro. Run. Get away fast. Or you're gonna be looking like this, man. Hey, I'm out. K-Lump. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button. Share my content. Comment. What y'all think about this lady? What y'all think? Huh? Y'all know people like this? Y'all know people who get triggered like this? Again, this is in a courtroom, y'all. Okay? Courtroom. All right? Lumpkin Electronics Virtual Escape Room. Check us out. $35 per pair per hour. You need 2 to 5 people to play the games. Come out, enjoy, have fun with your family and friends. Hey, that's it for today. Peace.